On a quiet street in Salem, a somber memorial at an intersection for 53-year-old Marganne Allen, a wife, mother of two, and longtime employee for the Oregon Department of Forestry, as well as the Department of Agriculture.
She was an avid bicyclist. I used to see her riding her bicycle to and from work, rain or shine. She was well liked, well thought of. She was a scientist. Um, Very avid about her work and being a good steward for the state of Oregon and the resources.
Michael Baird is a longtime family friend of Marganne Allen and has been a martial arts instructor to her children for years. When he heard what happened back on March 28th, he was speechless.
She'd been hit by a car, and I just couldn't believe it. It was like being drop kicked in the chest. I just could not believe it.
In the months since the crash, Baird and others who know Allen have shared concerns and home surveillance video with investigators, painting a clearer picture about what happened that day. Witnesses who lived near the scene shared those videos with Fox 12, showing a pickup truck speeding up in the neighborhood. Seconds later, a different camera shows the same truck running a stop sign at the intersection Allen was cycling through. You can clearly hear the truck collide with Allen on the video, though we're not sharing that audio out of respect for her friends and family. Allen died from her injuries after she was rushed to Salem Health. Salem police initially investigated the crash and revealed days later that DEA Special Agent Samuel Landis was driving the vehicle that hit Allen and was on duty at the time. Viewer video also captured the moments after the crash while police investigated the scene. Since Salem PD works closely with the DEA on drug crimes, they handed the case over to Kaiser Police in late March. Then months went by. Michael Baird, who is also a retired Oregon State Trooper who specialized in accident reconstruction, says he's puzzled why the investigation took so long. Given your experience with Oregon State Police, what was unusual about this crash and the aftermath?
Well, what Marganne's husband told me the night that Salem police came out and notified him that Marganne had been hit by a car or ran into a car and died subsequently at Salem Hospital. They told him that they had clear evidence that the driver of the vehicle had run the stop sign. They told him that right from the get-go, and I thought to myself, well, why wasn't he cited if they had evidence of that?
For weeks now, we've been asking the Salem Police, Kaiser Police, and the Marion County DA's office what's been holding up the case. Only Kaiser PD gave us a real response and said they turned things over to prosecutors first in May and then did two more follow-up investigations since then. We learned a grand jury was looking into the case starting last week, and just today, they indicted Landis on criminally negligent homicide charges, a Class B felony punishable by up to 10 years in prison. Michael Baird says Marganne Allen's family has been taking life day by day, and that justice will hopefully give them answers to some of the questions they've been asking for months.
Justice has to be served. The family needs justice, and they also need closure. Before they can begin to move on, they need to know that this chapter is closed. This chapter has been handled, and Marganne's death did not happen with somebody getting off scot-free. You have a young girl, a young boy, and a husband who lost their mother, their wife, and their best friend.